Hi, my name is Elvita Fiorini. I go to Berklee College of Music as a sixth semester vocal principal, and my major is independent recording production. This is one of the first instruments that I learned how to play besides the piano. This is my Selmer saxophone. Yes, the Kenny G sax. I played this saxophone in jazz band, in regular high school, middle school band. I started in elementary school, but not like with the alto, obviously. And then I have played this in my own band. And yeah, I love her. She is my favorite. And a little fun fact for you, in SpongeBob, Squidward's clarinet is actually recorded on a saxophone, which is pretty cool. But yes, she is my favorite, and I love her very much. Growing up, my family's been really into music. They still are. My mom is a performer. My dad played the drums. And my grandfather also went out and performed as well. We've always had music in our house. We've always had it in our family and the events we had in our family. It's been the biggest part of our family. So I've always known that music was something I loved, that I love. And I guess that is the main reason I chose Berklee, because of the music. It's one of the best schools. Um, Something difficult about getting into Berklee was not so much the audition process, because all you're doing is auditioning with your principal. Mine was voice, so I accompanied myself on piano and I sang a song. But it's what comes after that. You're not getting in with your major. So you've gotta really make sure that, when you get in, you're thinking about your major and you're getting ready for that interview process. Yes, you do an interview when you audition for Berklee, but I think that's more of a chill interview. They're just getting to know you, getting to know your vibe, why you choose music, why you want Berklee. But getting into your major, that's where it gets competitive. But other than that, the audition portion, pretty simple. Pretty simple. Getting into your major, that's what's hard. After your second or third semester getting interviewed, that's kind of scary. As an IRP major, independent recording production, we focus more on the mixing and mastering side of the music rather than the production, fitting all the instruments. We really want to focus on our software. So Logic or Pro Tools is the industry standard. Some people use Cubase. There's a bunch of different things that people use, but that is mainly what we focus on. So, getting your voice to be perfect, you're getting that instrument to sound perfect, getting the right texture in the bass, all that. So, this is a Pro Tools session someone sent me. See here, I have all of the instruments organized with colors. You always want to make sure that you're organized. The reds are drums and etc. We're going to go in through here, and over here with the vocals, I had EQ'd them. So I left her with a bassier sound, keeping some treble in there, taking some of the mids out, and I also compressed her for volume purposes. And then I fuzzed her up a little. I distorted her voice a little bit. But that's just an example of a little bit of what it's like. And then if we go and then I've done a little bit of it. Where did it go? I've done a little bit more on the other things. EQ, this right here. I delayed him a little bit to give it a nice effect, make it more rounded. With everything else, yep, I EQ'd. Right now I'm just starting with compression and EQing. Being a musician is fun, but it also has its difficulties. I know when I said I'm going to be a musician, I'm going to go to school for it. My family said, "Oh, what are you going to do? Teach?" No one really said, "Oh, well, that's great." I mean, my mother was there. She supported me through the whole thing. But I did have family that said, "Oh, well, what are you going to do? How are you going to make money?" And they said, "Oh, you have to go for teaching. You could be a music teacher." I don't want to be a music teacher. I don't want to teach anything. I'll teach you a private voice lesson or something. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to teach music. But no one, they don't understand. You sit at a computer and work with your software, and you're making music for people and stuff they want. They will pay you money. So I mean that's the thing. Being a musician, people will tell you, "Oh, great, go for it." Other people, "What the heck? You're not going to make money." But if you really love it, you got to do it. So to all my fellow musicians and anyone aspiring to be a musician, my biggest piece of advice would be to follow your artistry. No matter what anybody says, what anybody tells you, you follow your artistry. If you love what you're doing and you love the craft, you love the way you're doing it, keep on doing that. And I know you might say, "Oh my God, there's people that are better than me," but honestly, no one's better than anybody. Yes, someone may have more experience than you, someone may have more knowledge than you, but that does not mean that they're better than you. And screw all those people that tell you that what you're doing is wrong. But a lot of those people don't even know what they're talking about because in the music industry, there are no rules. There are no rules. You just do you. You stay confident, love your craft, don't let anything get in the way of that, and you will do amazing things in this industry.